Headed to Idaho, Montana, pulling cameras, adding cameras, but the big surprise at the end is I'm taking you guys along a tour to Carter Enterprises. They make the release aids that I use a lot. I love them. I'm bringing some too simples and that I need fixed. Both of them are down, and maybe we can kind of look on the inside of the guts of a release aid, check out their thumbs.
Well, I've been making releases since the late 60s. I invented the first wrist strap. I said that this is the best release I've ever made. I feel there's just nothing like it.
All right guys, I'm gonna save you a lot of time here. This right here is your set screw. Crack that. This is a teeny tiny Allen. So I'll go with uphill shots because that's what I did for my adjustment. I was definitely impacting left on a steep uphill shot. So you're gonna want to, after you crack the set screw, you're gonna want to turn that ever so slightly. So if your arrow is to the left, turn this slightly to the right and tighten and shoot again. And don't turn it very much. I mean teeny tiny, you'll be good to go. Yesterday we went to the archery range in the evening, got our reps in. Now we're on a mission. We're going to get a lot of trail cameras, to put out a lot of trail cameras, and to cover 2 states. I don't scout a lot because I don't want to leave my family in the summer, but I got the kids are at vacation Bible school. My wife's helping out with that, so it's like 4 days, perfect. I got a lot of pavement in front of me, a lot of windshield time, but I'm bringing you guys along. Let's go. Welcome to Montana. 8.5 hours in the truck. I'm gonna put out a camera for antelope, and I'm gonna go pull 2 elk cameras. And we're fighting daylight, man. It took me way too long to get here. It was just a lot of construction, but we're here, man. We're in the desert. We're in the high desert. Let's go. I got 2 cameras I put out. They've been soaking for a year. One is locked and one is up high in a tree. I brought a step, brought my keys. Let's see if we can find some awesome elk sign. It's pretty late in the day. We might even see some elk, might see some bears. I've seen a lot of bears in here. Hopefully not any G-bears. I'm not in the mood. We got to hustle. We've got a lot to do. I'll bring you guys along. I left the camera out here last year, 2 years ago, and this year. Can't wait to see what's on it. And the camera's still there, I think. Yep. Memory card stolen. Let's see if the memory card's in here. I'm getting eaten alive by the skeets. Get this one off real quick. Ooh, look at this rub. This wasn't here last year. That's a beaut right there. I'm not really worried about looking for elk sign. There's elk always here during the rut. This is where they come to rut. The camera that did work, I already downloaded the videos to my phone here. I'm gonna start watching them as I hike out. Already got a hunter on there and already got a nice big bull in there. A lot of bear sign in here. There's when I hunted here a couple years back, I think I saw like 4 bears in one day. There's a ton of bears in here. I don't think I've ever seen a grizzly in here or got one on camera, but they are in here. The other hunter that I got on here was an older guy. I don't think he climbed the tree to steal my memory card, but I say this on all these scouting videos, just quit being an asshole. Don't steal people's stuff. I don't care if you download my card and put the card back, don't delete the images. That's all I care about. That's it. I'm just, the way I study animal behavior and kind of learn about what the elk are doing. And I won't know what hit the wallow this year and what days and when it hit. God, just bummed out, but can't control other people. And that's part of the public land deal. Just make sure you're not one of those. Got a little bit of daylight left. I'm getting crushed by the mosquitoes. I'm having a snack. And we're looking for some velvet action. Look at this place. It's beautiful. Just a freaking gorgeous hike out. Lucky to be alive. Okay guys, I made it back to the bike with a little bit of light. We got about 1.5 hours to ride. Long ways to the truck. buddy Joe turned me onto this. Good morning, friends. Got a couple cameras here to pull. We're moving. We're pulling the stakes. Daylight's burning. Oh, but first, coffee. If you guys want to support the channel, we got the Backcountry blend, which is probably my favorite, and you got the bugling one. So check it out. Somebody with bolt cutters. I had my camera in a case with a giant lock on it, and they left the case, but they cut the lock, took the camera. This spot's not very far from a walk, and you could get a side-by-side or four-wheeler in here, so somebody could have bolt cutters and just walk it up, but that camera's gone. Hey guys, I'm in a better mood, especially because this camera is still there. Please have a card. It's got a card. Yay. Man, I just went through the videos. 2 hunters on there that saw the camera and didn't steal it. Thank you. You guys are awesome. That's my last name. Python lock, water tank. Hello, friends. We are somewhere in Montana, and I just found access to where I really wanted to scout. And just that's part of the scouting, in my opinion, is figuring out road systems and trailheads. And we're gonna do a little hike. I'm gonna get the sticks out and see if we can get a camera out over here. Now this has the makings of a wallow. Mosquitoes, F off. There's an old rub right there. This is not close to anything. It's a pain in the ass to get to. Oh, there's another rub behind that one. There's a rub right there. We're gonna put a camera right here. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna get our pack ready for tomorrow. We're gonna need our checkers. It's a good chance I'm gonna need to lock something up tomorrow. Keep Honest Thieves honest. I'm gonna throw one more camera in, so 4 total cameras. Dark energy, we're gonna charge the cell phone up. New to me, always test and vet food for the backcountry before you go to the backcountry. In my medic kit, I'm hoping there's some bug bite relief. I am bit to shit. Not tonight, Al Qaeda. Hydrocortisone cream, baby! My medic, yay! This should never leave your truck, guys. Cheers. What a day. So I want to say Wow Society, I know that one of the guys, he's out of Montana. First off, their packaging is a lot smaller, so you can fit more in your backcountry kit. They also give not 2%, but 20% of their proceeds to wildlife conservation. This tripod is made by Asiac. I don't know the people behind it, but what I will say is they got an attachment for your spotting scope. They have an attachment for your trekking poles. They have an attachment for your Garmin, for your backpack. They have an attachment for your binos. And if you've never glassed off binos, man, I strongly recommend it. Still fits in your marsupial. These are 12 by 50s. Reach out and touch someone. So I opted to put the Laponia 2s at the truck, and I used these Brickstall Mountains. I'm glad I did. I would have rolled my ankle today. I stepped in a hole, and these things saved my ass. I think the flex rating is like 3 to 4, maybe 4. They're stiff, but they're all synthetic, really breathable, and it's like an all-mountain boot. I think this will be my #1 boot for 2023. I love the Colorados. Oh man. So in my medic kit was hydrocortisone. We're putting it on. I don't know how they got my calf. Must have been yesterday when I was wearing shorts. These are Vortex socks. They have permethrin in them, in the fabrics. Really comfortable, but I'm gonna be testing these Farm to Feet Trail. Well guys, I'm gonna eat my dinner and I'm gonna drink this beer, maybe have another. It's been a long day. I got a big plan tomorrow. We're gonna do a 4-mile hike in. I'm gonna hopefully get all those cameras out. Last thing I'm gonna end with, and this is fun for me, I never get to talk about products, I'm always talking about archery stuff. Sheep feet, man. I did not believe it worked. Tried it, now I have 2 pairs of sheep feet. Yes, you trim these to fit whatever boot you're gonna run them in, but it's molded to your feet. We have a gear channel dedicated to just gear. My friend Tyler Denham helps me do that. He does majority of the work. Please check it out. I'll put a link, tap it, sub it, watch it. It's very much unbiased because Tyler ain't sponsored by anybody, and that's good. And I jump on there quite a bit too, and it's just guys who do a lot of backcountry hunting. So help you make informed decisions. So check out ElkShape gear. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, day 3 of the scouting extravaganza. We're gonna finish up breakfast. We're gonna ride probably an hour, park, hike for hours. Got 4 cameras, heading to over 10,000 feet. I'm gonna go check out the high country for actually antelope and elk. It's crazy, right? Let's go. Good morning, checking in. We're 1 mile in, 1,000 vertical, that's steep. We got 2 more miles to go. Elk like to cross these saddles. They don't want to waste their energy going all the way up to a peak and over. They'll side hill over through saddles. We got to find some pinchies and see if we can get some cameras out for elk and maybe even see some elk. I know I saw a really big bull yesterday, too far away to get on camera. And it was middle of the day and he was high and he was big. I really like to, we're going to peek over here and see if he pops back out. I glassed him from way out in the valley, you know, 7 miles. So through with a spotting scope. So we're getting there, guys. We'll bring you on there. Next check-in will be at the top. Okay, we got a really high water source coming out of the ground here. We just saw 6 bachelor bulls right in this area. Got water. Look at this. Now, if I didn't snow 20 feet, I'd put a camera here and leave it out for a year. That's antelope. Holy smokes. Nice little bedding area in here. Got some historical rubs. Check. Check. I'd like to see the beast that made this historical rub. Holy smokes. New favorite flavor right here, folks. New to me. Hey, made it back to the bike. We did 8.4 miles. We gained 3,000, lost 3,000. I put out 1 camera. Kind of a bummer, but I did discover a really good basin I've never been in before. There's a lot of potential. That's where I put the camera. I also discovered a really high country watering hole that I would have put a camera, but there was no real place to put it. And I can't guarantee I'll be back this year. So good chance 10 plus feet of snow would cover it. Probably kill the camera. No cell service anywhere, so I didn't get to use any cellulars, which is fine. Saw 6 bulls, and I'm gonna go back to the base camp, regroup, have a sandwich, kick my feet up for a second, and then we'll grind out this last evening. Probably some glassing, maybe put out a camera or 2. All right, guys, so changing plans. I was headed back to base camp, and I found this road that I had marked on my maps, and I remembered I needed to take that, and it was so long. And then I parked and it looked so good. So right now I'm about 1.5 miles from my bike. I only want to go maybe another mile. So this ridge system wraps around and benches out, and it's timber and it's north facing. So I'm like, I got to get a camera there, and I haven't put enough cameras out. So I still got 3 in my backpack. 2 are cellular. We'll check. I doubt we'll get cell service, but look at that bad boy, man. We are onto something here. So, all right, guys, last camera. This game show right here, literally 16 rubs right here, and they all the beds lead to this main game show down to water. And I killed a bull over there last year. I'm super stoked. Never made it here. Heard a couple bugles. Now I know why. Lots of bulls in here. So this one I don't have a lock for. Hopefully it doesn't get stolen. Maybe we'll be back this year. Gonna hike back to the bike, back to base, and pack up and head towards Idaho. We got a long drive ahead of us, and tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, we'll be at Carter Enterprises. I got one more spot I want to check, and it's just for antelope, and then I'll start driving towards Idaho. I'll find somewhere to crash, throw out the canvas cutter, sleep. We'll go make some content tomorrow with a little YouTube vid, a podcast. I'll bring you along. Hey, good morning. We are in southern Idaho. We drove a lot of last night, got a little bit of a nap, and we're here. So we're gonna bring you guys to Carter Enterprises.
The destination is on your left.
What I hope to leave behind is to make everybody a better archer.